I'm Paul, one half of Dads and Dice. Today, we are playing the 1 to 4 player game, The Search for Planet X. In this game, we are going to be searching the night sky for different celestial objects, all while trying to find this hidden planet. We'll get it set up. We'll see y'all at the table. All right, guys, so here we are. We've got everything set up. As you can see, it's a fairly simple setup. We've got the board here. For the solo play, you do have two colors. You have the actual player color for the solo, which is going to be red, and then you have an auxiliary color. I'll go into what that does here in a little bit. One thing here that you'll notice that might be a little bit different from when you play this is I actually printed out some of these player mats here. One reason, because these are a little bit bigger, they're better for the camera, and then the other reason is just I have these, why not use these? You'll see here we have the player screen. Obviously, since this is a solo game, we're not going to play with the player screen, but it does explain things pretty well here, so let's go ahead and get into explaining the game. So you'll see here, you can do one of 4 different actions, and those actions are also there on the screen on the app. So the first thing that you can do is you can survey, and when you survey, you are looking for specific objects in the sky. Now, anytime when you're looking in the sky, you can only look at the half of the sky that is open, and that's always going to be 6 sectors. If you survey for something in 1, 2, or 3 sectors, it's going to cost you 4 time. 4, 5, or 6 sectors, it's going to cost you 3 time. And then we're not looking at this one because we're not playing on the expert variant of the game. You can also target, and targeting is just picking a sector, and it's going to tell you exactly what's in that sector. You can also research. There are different research options in the game, and they just give you information about those types of objects in the sky. So the research that we have in this game is comets and dwarf planets and asteroids, asteroids and gas clouds, comets and asteroids, gas clouds and comets, and then our Planet X conference is Planet X and comets. And then the last thing that you can do is you can locate Planet X, and that's going to cost you 5 time. Now, when you locate Planet X, you do have to know the objects that are adjacent to it in both of these sectors next to it. So if you know where Planet X is, but you don't know the things next to it, probably shouldn't do that move. Just a couple of the puzzle pieces here for the deduction. You will see that there are 2 comets. Now, comets are special because they can only be in certain sectors, and those sectors are 2, 3, 5, 7, and 11. We can also have asteroids, and there are 4 asteroids in the game. Now, asteroids have to be adjacent to at least one other asteroid, and they're going to be in either 2 pairs or they're going to be in a group of 4. There's no other configuration that they can go in. That's the only way that they can show up. We also have 1 dwarf planet, and it is not adjacent to Planet X. So Planet X cannot be next to this dwarf planet. And then there are 2 truly empty spaces, and these just have nothing in them. We also have 2 gas clouds, and those gas clouds have to be next to the empty sectors, the truly empty ones. And then finally, you have Planet X, and anytime you survey or target or anything like that, Planet X is going to show up as an empty sector. So you will see 3 empty sectors on the map. 2 of them are truly empty. 1 of them is Planet X. Like I mentioned earlier, in order to locate Planet X, you have to know the adjacent sectors as well. And then there is some game and scoring. It's not always the first person that finds Planet X that is the winner, but we'll get into that at the end of the game. All right, so we'll go ahead and put this to the side because, like I said, we're playing solo and we don't need it. So like I mentioned before, you can only see this half of the sky, and it's always going to be 6 sectors. Anytime you perform an action, you're going to be moving up that time. I'll be playing purple. The AI will be playing red. So anytime we move up like this will follow. The night sky will follow, and it will stop in whatever sector the person at the back is. In this game, you're not taking turns just going back and forth. It's actually the player's pawn who is at the rear. So kind of like in Patchwork, whoever's at the back, they're going to go next. So let's say that it's its turn now and it researches. It just moves 1. This will move up. It will actually be the AI's turn again. In this map, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 theory phases. And in that theory phase, what you do is you place these little theory tokens on here, and then you're just trying to guess what's in that sector. Those are worth victory points at the end of the game. And anytime you reach one of these blue rectangles here, they do move down. When they reach the final space, you flip them over and you do a peer review through the app. The AI can place theories as well, but the only time it's going to place a theory is if it knows it is correct. So if the AI does do a theory, we're going to know what's in there. So how that works is we'll just put one of these auxiliary colors on the space. It will move down just like normal. When it reaches the end, we go through the app. There's a little bit different for it. We'll click the bot button, and it will tell me which one of these theories to place on there. So that is how the AI works, and that is how the game works. So let's go ahead and get searching for Planet X. All right, so before we actually begin here, you'll probably notice that your screen looks a little bit different. I've been just kind of working and playing around. I made an overlay. Drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about it. I think it's something that I like. I'm not sure if I just want to use them for the live streams or if I want to incorporate them in the videos like we have now. But yeah, just let me know what you think below. Also, we are noticing that a lot of people are watching our videos, which we absolutely love. Thank you so much for that. We're also noticing that more than 50% of you guys aren't subscribed. If you could, please just hit that subscribe button. It really does help us. It really helps our channel grow. This is stuff that we really enjoy. So if this is something that you enjoy, help us out a little bit. Hit that subscribe button. All right, let's go ahead and get started now for real. So during setup here, I already got some information. And some of the starting information that I got was Sector 2 is not an asteroid. Sector 3 is not a dwarf planet. Sector 6 is not an asteroid. Sector 7 is not a gas cloud. Sector 8 is not a dwarf planet. Sector 9 is not a gas cloud. 10 is not an asteroid. And 11 is not a gas cloud either. We are doing the beginner information, so I got 8 pieces of information there. And now we will see what we can do. So I will be going first. The player always goes first. The AI goes second. First thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to research for some asteroids. I'm going to see if there is a pair of asteroids here between 3, 4, and 5. What that would tell me is if they're not there, they would have to be in this part over here. Now, I could also research and just move up 1. You know, let's search for asteroids first. So we're going to survey, and that's just kind of telling me there the current action that I'm doing. If you see me looking over here, I've got the app pulled up over here. One thing that I really enjoyed about this game is actually the app. I went into it thinking I don't want an app-based game, but they did it flawlessly, so I really like that. So, okay, we're going to survey for asteroids, and we will look for asteroids from sectors. Let's do 1 through 5. We're going to find out how many asteroids are in 1 through 5. So there's only 1 asteroid there, which is really interesting. That means it has to be in Sector 1. If it was in Sector 3, 4, or 5, one of the other ones would have to be there as well. So let's write down here. There is 1 asteroid in sectors 1 through 5. 1 asteroid, 1 asteroid in sectors 1 through 5. So let me just kind of talk that out a little bit. Asteroids have to be in pairs, so they have to be next to each other, which means that if there was one anywhere in here, that would have to be an asteroid, or that would have to be an asteroid if this one was. And for these ones, yeah, I'm going to definitely put a question mark there. I'm pretty positive. I'm going to do a question mark, exclamation point. I do some kind of weird symbols on there. They make sense to me. I really think that one is an asteroid, and I'm pretty positive that these aren't. I'm just going to put little X's on the side of them because I'm pretty positive that they're not. So, all right, and then I have to move my pawn 3 spaces. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, now it is going to be the bot's turn, and the bot's turn is super easy. Again, it's all app-driven, so we'll just click bot takes a turn, and then the bot is going to reveal what they did. So they are serving for asteroids in sectors 1 through 4. So they have the same amount of information that I do. Surprises me that they didn't do it through 5, because now they're unsure. It could also be 1 in 5, right? They could have 1 in 4 or 5. So let me write down what they did. So they did, they surveyed 1 through 4 for asteroids. Okay. They surveyed 1 through 4 asteroids. And they will move up 3. 1, 2, 3. And now we are both in the same spot. The night sky moves up. And we are passing a theory section there. So I will place a theory. And I think this is an asteroid. And then we will see if the bot submits a theory. The bot's pawn is currently at 4. That is correct. And they do not submit a theory. So this does move down. And that is 1 round of the game. So back to me. Let us... 4, 5, 7. Let's look for comets. Am I up to 11? I could look for comets in between 5 and 7. That would give me some decent information, I think. Now, let me see. If I surveyed for comets, I think I could only go 5 and 7. What would that? That would make me move 4. Don't want to move 4 just yet, I don't think. So let's see what else we could survey for. Or I could always research. I could research for comets and asteroids. Let's do that. Let's go here to research, and we're going to do comets and asteroids. At least one comet is adjacent to an asteroid. So let's go here to my information. So at least one comet is adjacent to an asteroid. So at least one comet, plus or minus 1, is adjacent to one comet. Okay, and that moves up my pawn 1, so I am in sector 5. And we will continue. So now, with that being said, I can't research twice in a row. So for my next turn, I'm going to have to either target or survey or search for Planet X, which I'm not there yet. So it is the bot's turn. Bot's turn number 2. It's located at sector 4. So we will reveal its turn. The bot surveys for asteroids in 4 through 7. So it is surveying 4 through 7 for asteroids. Interesting. And I'm going to assume now that it knows it's got to be on this side somewhere. It will move up 3. 1, 2, 3. the night sky moves up to me, and we will continue. Okay. I'm on 5. I researched last turn. I'm going to definitely put a theory for an asteroid here. What could I survey for? Let's survey for gas clouds. Let's survey gas clouds. I know there's not one in 7. I know there's not one in 9. So let's go for 5 through 8. Yeah, 5 through 8. There's one gas cloud in 5 through 8. So there's one gas cloud 5 through 8. One gas cloud 5 through 8. So, okay. One gas cloud 5 through 8. That means there is an empty sector, possibly 4 through 9. An empty sector, possibly 4 through 9. Okay. And then I will move up 3. 1, 2, 3. These move up, and we are passing the theory. I am going to do another theory. I think there's an asteroid here. We will see if the bot submits a theory here. It's on Sector 7. That is correct. The bot does not submit a theory. This moves down, and this moves down. Okay. All right, it is the bot's turn now. And they're going to do turn 3. And they're surveying for asteroids. Surveying 10 and 11 for asteroids. So right now, if they submit a theory anytime soon, I'm going to assume it's an asteroid somewhere. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue. Hold on, they move up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This moves up to me, and they are on Sector 11. Cool. All right, so I surveyed last time. I could research. Then I could survey again. That would get me 2 turns. So let's do that. Let's research. And we will research for... asteroids and gas clouds. At least one asteroid is opposite a gas cloud. So there is one... Oops. Let me go back there. So this is... there is at least one asteroid opposite a gas cloud. This was C. One asteroid opposite a gas cloud. Okay. And then that makes me move up 1 to here. And now I'm going to search for comets. And we'll look at 11 through 3. So we will continue here. I'm still in the back, so it's still my turn. We're going to survey for comets from 11. Ooh. Can I go to 3? I cannot go to 3. I can only go to 2. Let's see. Yeah, I can't do 7. Yep, it's going to have to be 11 to 2. Well, maybe I get lucky here and I find out that there is 2 of them there. So, survey. There is one comet. Sectors 11 to 2. One comet 11 to 2. Has me thinking it's number 11 here, because I do think 12 is the other asteroid, and there is at least one asteroid adjacent to a comet. So that would be at least one there. Now, it could be somewhere else also, but that's just kind of my train of thought right there. All right, so we will move up 3. 1, 2, 3. This will move up. We will place a theory. This one comes down. This one comes down. I'm going to place a theory here that there is a comet. It will move down. And then the bot, we will see if they place a theory as well. So, submitting a theory, the bot's pawn is currently at 11. It does not submit a theory. This is interesting. It has no information yet. So we will continue. This one did reach the bottom of the track, so we're going to peer review it. And I'm thinking that it is an asteroid. So let's go to peer review. Sector 1. And I said asteroid. And that is an asteroid. Perfect. So Sector 1 is an asteroid, which means that Sector 12 is definitely an asteroid as well. So Sector 12 is definitely an asteroid there. My thinking here is obviously they have to be in pairs. So it can't be in a pair with Sector 2 because there's nothing there. There's no asteroid there, so it has to be these, which means none of that. Okay. And that means that these ones were not asteroids, because there was only one in between 1 to 5, and so that was the one. Cool. That was some good information there. All right, let's go ahead and continue here. So we're still moving on. Now we're doing the Planet X conference, which just got covered up. And the Planet X conference was X and comets. So the information that we get there is Planet X is not directly opposite a comet. So it is X is not opposite a comet. All right, now really quickly, I need to go back and check what my C was. Research C, asteroids and gas clouds. Because I think it said an asteroid was opposite a gas cloud. It could have been not opposite. So I'm going to go back and double check that. So that was researching. We're going to research C again. It is directly opposite. Okay, so it is directly opposite. All right, it is time for the bot now, for the AI, and it is on 11. It has taken turn 4. It targets sector 11. So it wants to know exactly what is there. So that will move away. Let me go back to the screen here. Sorry, I had it changed. So it targeted sector 11 here. It's going to know what's there. I'm hoping it's a comet. We will see. It's going to move up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it will be at sector 3 there. This moves up back to me. So I could do something similar. I could research because I surveyed that last time. I could target. Targeting would be nice right now. I could target sector 5. Or I could target sector 3. Let's see, I did 1 to 2 and there was only one comet. 11 to 2. Let's target sector 5. That one sounds like a good one for me. So we're going to target. I can only do this twice. I only have 2 of these target tokens. So we're going to target sector 5. Let's see. Sector 5 appears to be empty. Interesting. So sector 5 appears to be empty. So it could be truly empty, or it could be Planet X. Okay. And that is moving 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is going to move up. So we will place theories. These all move down. Well, I can't place a theory in 5 because it is empty, and we don't have any of those tokens, which tells me that I really don't have much other information for a theory right now, so I'm not going to place a theory. Let's see if the bot is going to submit a theory. It's in live spot 3. The spot submits a theory in sector 12. So let's see if it's correct or well, it is going to be correct. It knows what's there. So we will continue. And actually, my peer review reached my theory reached the end of it. So we're going to peer review it now, and we're going to see if I am correct. So let's go ahead and go to, let's flip it over. I'm saying it's an asteroid. Sector 12. And we're saying it's an asteroid. So if I'm correct, obviously the bot is correct. And that is correct. So his will stay there. It will move down. Also, we reveal them if they were correct, I believe. Let me double check. All right, so after just a quick rules check, it said just to leave them where they are. So we'll just leave it there. It doesn't make that big of a difference since I'm at the bottom anyway, but we'll just leave it there just to know that I went first. So that was the theories, and it did place that one, so we will continue. This continues to move here. I need to get some information. Well, I'm not going to get any information because he's going to go first. So it is the bot's turn. They're in sector 3. This is turn 5. Reveal. The bot surveys for gas clouds in 5 through 8. I've stopped writing down what they were doing. 5 through 8. Gas clouds. So I know there's not one in 5. I know there's not one in 7. Maybe it found one in 6 and 8. Let's see. It will move 3. 1, 2, 3. This moves up. We are submitting theories. And I don't know any theories. I have no theories. No theories. The gas cloud is an asteroid is opposite a gas cloud. So I know that one is not that. This one could be a gas cloud, and that could truly be an empty sector. I did gas clouds 5 through 8, and I got 1. What am I going to do here? I don't think I'm placing a theory, unless I just kind of want to risk it. And you know what? Let's see. It cost 1. I'll place a theory there. That will move down. This will move down as well. Let's see if the bot is going to submit a theory. In 9, sector 9. So that moves down as well. So it knows what's in 9. That's what has it done in 9? I wonder if that's an asteroid. Let's see what everything he has done. So he does it tell me their turns? It does tell me their turns. So turn 1 was surveying 1 through 4 for asteroids. Turn 2 was surveying 4 through 7 for asteroids. Turn 3, surveying for asteroids 10 through 11. Turn 4, it targeted 11. So target section 11. And then turn 5 here, search for gas clouds in 5 through 8. Okay, so it knows what's in 11. Let's go ahead and close the history. So it submitted a theory in 9. That tells me it has to be a asteroid. Pretty sure that's an asteroid. Because that's really all he's been looking for. So, all right, let's do this peer review. I just did that one. He just did that one. Peer review. We're sector 11. I'm saying there's a comet there. Let's see if there is. It does have a comet. Sweet. Okay, there is a comet at sector 11, and it already knew that. It already knew that. Okay, my turn now. Let's see, I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I targeted as well. And I targeted sector 5. So target 5, and it said empty. I just want to make sure to see how many turns I've done here. I believe I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've only done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6. Okay. I'm going to survey for, and I could survey for a comet. And if it's on 7, then that's super lucky. I don't know if I want to just go for the luck, though. Let's actually research. We're going to research first, and we're going to research dwarf planets and asteroids. Or do I just want gas clouds? I could do gas clouds and comets. X is not opposite a comet. Oh, so this, okay, hold on. I'm getting some info here. Let me just zoom in. X is not opposite a comet. This is a comet, so this is not X. So this one is truly empty. Which tells me that 6 or 4 is a gas cloud. So let's survey. Let's do that. Let's cancel this. We're not going to research. We're going to survey for a gas cloud in between sector 4 and 7. Because then I know that it can't be 7. And if I have 2, then it's obviously those 2. And if I have 1, oh, I guess it could be either one of them. Okay, so let's see what happens. Survey. There's 1 gas cloud. Okay. Maybe not the best information, but we're going to go ahead and advance 3 here. So 1, 2, 3. So I surveyed 4 through 7 for gas clouds. I got 1. I messed up my stuff. 1 gas cloud, 4 through 7. So it could be this one or this one. Yeah, not the best piece of information there. Okay, so this moves up. Now it's at sector 6. Bot takes a turn. Turn 6. It is on 6. Surveys for dwarf planets in 8 through 11. Surveys 8 through 11 for a dwarf planet. And it moves up 3. 1, 2, 3. I feel like the bot is getting close. Don't know. All right, moving up the theory track. This moves down. This moves down. And we can submit theories. And I unfortunately don't know anything else. I might have to target here soon. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Theory. What theory am I going to place? I'm not going to place a theory. I don't know anything. Let's see if the bot submits a theory. It's on Sector 9. Submits a theory in Sector 8. And that will just go ahead and go right there. So it knows what's in 8. Continue. All right, my turn. I'm going to survey for comets. And we're going to survey from Sector 7 until Sector 11. If there's 1, then I know that 7 isn't it. If there's 2, then did I already do that? Did I survey for comet? I did 11 to 2. Oh, and 11 to 2 tells me that it wasn't 2. Yeah, okay. So yeah, this is good information here. Let's survey. There are 2 comets, so it is 7. Okay, so 7 is the comet. That means that none of this is the information. None of that is there. 7 is the comet. I need to move up. Oh, I'll do that in a second. And it also tells me that planet X is not adjacent or not opposite a comet. And then a comet and asteroid. There's at least 1 adjacent. I think 8 and 9 have to be the asteroids. Yeah. Yeah, they definitely have to be. So this is not a comet. So 8 and 9 have to be asteroids here. I hope I didn't just completely mess up and you guys are screaming at the screen right now. But I'm pretty sure that's gotta be what's true. Just based on what I have. So that was 2 comets, Sector 7 to 11, and I knew 11 was already 1. We knew 7 was in the gas cloud. Okay, I think we're good there. Wow, that gave me some good info. So 3, 1, 2, 3. Night sky moves up to 9. And let's see what he does. Hopefully he's not going to search for planet X. Bot takes a turn. Turn 7. Oh my goodness. Why did I just say that? It successfully found planet X. My goodness. My goodness. That is terrible. Okay, so it advances 5 on the time track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I believe we do not advance the time track. I have the opportunity to make an extra move here. So I can either place another theory, and if I'm how many spaces back is it? I think it's if I'm 2 to 3 spaces back. If I'm 1, 2, or 3 sectors back, I can submit 1 theory. If I'm 4 or 5, I can do 2. So I'm 1, 2, 3, 4 technically. So I could do 2 theories. Or I can locate planet X, which I don't think I can find planet X. Let me go to my screen here and see what I can do. So I know the asteroids. I know the comet. Those are asteroids. I'm pretty sure that's that. Man. One comet, yep. Really should have done some dwarf planet searching. I think my best bet is to place theories. And I know 7 is a comet. Comets are decent theories, point-wise. And I know 6 is a gas cloud or 4 is a gas cloud. I know one of those are. So I could double down and just put one of those, put the other comet out, and 8 and 9. We know those are asteroids. It's going to get 4 points from that. Let us. I don't think I can figure out where Planet X is, but let's put a comet here for this theory, and then we're going to put the other gas cloud here on 4, just to hedge my bets there, because I know one of those is a gas cloud. So we have submitted our theories. We don't advance our pawns during these final scoring opportunities, no matter which options I choose. Other players' pawns should be remain where the X was currently located. So we're there. All right, so after all final scoring opportunities have occurred, so what I just did there, we will continue. We will end game and reveal objects. Everything will be revealed. Yes, end of the game. And let's see. So, flip all remaining face down theories to be peer reviewed. Flip all of those over. These ones will come down, and it knows that those are right. So, let's see. Sector 1 was an asteroid. We had that. Sector 2 was a dwarf planet. Did not know that. Sector 3 was a gas cloud. Ooh, okay. 4 was an empty sector, 5 was empty, 6 was a gas cloud. So 6 was a gas cloud. 7 was a comet, 8 was the asteroid, 9 was the asteroid. Planet X was in sector 10, 11 was a comet, which I knew that, and then 12 was an asteroid. All right, so let's go ahead and get some scoring done here, because like I said earlier, just because you found Planet X doesn't mean that you win. You also get points for contributing to the night sky. So how this scoring works is if you were the first person to get it correct in that sector, you get 1 victory point. So I was the first person in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sectors. Asteroids were 2 points each, and I got 2 of them, so that's 4. Comets were 3 points each. I got both comets, so that's 6. Gas clouds were 4 points each. I got 1, so that is 4. I did not get the dwarf planet. I did not find Planet X. So my total here is 10, 19. So 19 points for me. Let me just double check. I'm kind of doubting myself here. But if you are the first player, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 for each asteroid, 3 for each comet, 4 for each gas cloud, 4 for each dwarf planet, which I have 0, 0 for finding Planet X, 6 plus 4 is 10, plus 4 is 14, plus 5 is 19. And then their score, they were the first 2 spaces. They had 4 for the asteroids, and they had nothing else. They were the first one for Planet X, which is 10 points. So yeah, they have a total of 16 points. So 19 to 16. Wow, that was a close one. Honestly, I'm a little bit surprised that I won. I played this one a handful of times solo, and generally when the bot finds Planet X, that's pretty much end of game. Now, I will say during this playthrough, he didn't submit a ton of theories, which was kind of surprising to me. He did, like I said, he targeted Sector 11 and never submitted a theory there, which kind of interested me a little bit. I knew that since all the times that he was surveying mainly for asteroids, he knew that these two would have been asteroids, Sectors 8 and 9. As I've been playing this game more and more, I've come to realize that it is kind of important to keep track of what your opponent's doing, because if they place theories, you can see what they've been searching for, and you can kind of take a guess at what they are guessing is there, just because you kind of know what they've been doing. It's taken me kind of a bit of time to recognize that. Even throughout this game, there's a couple things that I didn't write down, but I think that's one really cool thing about this one. I absolutely love this deduction game. It plays terrific solo. It plays terrific with a group of people, as long as you guys are kind of on the same level. I will say there has been a couple games where 6 or 7 turns in, the person that I'm playing with will just all of a sudden go, all right, I'm searching for Planet X. And I guess that kind of happened here. It's like, how did you get all that information? I got nothing. But the good thing about this game is it rewards you for actually finding out information about the sky. So there's multiple ways to win it. And it, like I said, and like you guys saw, it's not always the person that finds Planet X. I hope you enjoyed this playthrough. It is something that I really enjoyed doing. Like I said at the beginning of the video, this was kind of a new format. We've got new overlays. Drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about them. Help us out. Subscribe. If you watch this video, subscribe. We know that there's 50% or more of you guys that are watching our stuff that aren't subscribing. It really does help us. It helps our channel grow. And we're just going to keep on doing it. That is it for me this time. Until next time, see y'all later.